Hey FlossTube, I'm Kathleen and this is StitchuationNormal episode 45. Welcome back. I'm back. It wasn't a year. Well, it wasn't a year last time either, but I'm back. I wanted to be back sooner and I was. And I have a lot of stitchy stuff to tell you and to talk about. And I found something. Okay, my first FlossTube video, you know when you make, well, you know how FlossTubers make videos and they usually show like their very first piece. Well, I couldn't show my very first piece because I couldn't find it, and it was from when I was a kid and it wasn't finished anyways. I couldn't imagine I threw it out, but I couldn't find it anywhere in my house. Well, there's this little there's this little storage area under the stairs in my basement, and I guess I put it in there. I don't know why I would do that. It was weird, but I found it. So I'm gonna show that today. I've got a new start. I've got a fully finished object. I've got some WIPS, of course, a little bit of stash or haul because I went to cross stitch shop, and I want to talk a little bit probably about Stitch North because that's in a few weeks. And yes, so it's March 20th today, I think, or 21st, 2023. I still don't really know which day it is. It's fine. I don't wear my Fitbit anymore, so I can't just quickly check. But anyways, yeah, I've been good. It's been snowy here. There's still snow on the ground, but it's starting to melt. Yesterday was the first day of spring, so I guess that means today's the 21st. But we had quite a bit of snow, so I went tobogganing with the kids, and it was fun. Ice cream. Okay, the kids. So I went tobogganing with the kids and my husband, and there's other kids there going down, and I would go down the hill, and I was the only person that would just scream their head off going tobogganing. I don't know. It was steep. The hill was steep and icy and terrifying. It was fun. It was fun, but I was scared, and that's probably just me. Well, it was just me because no one else was screaming, but yeah, so it was fun to do that. It was really cold out though. And then I had a friend come visit a couple weekends, and I went and visited her since the last video. On a serious note, the fish died, so we don't have fish anymore. So I bought this plant. Well, that's not why I bought the plant, but that's the new life in this house. We couldn't have the bad juju of something dying, so then I had to bring new life in. And I'm not having another baby, so this is how I decided to bring the new life in. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of stitching actually. I've changed things around in my house and it feels so much nicer. I did some painting. We had March break where the kids were home for a week, and they just wanted to be on their iPads, and because I asked them, like, what do you want to do for March break? And they were like, we just want to be able to go on our iPads when we wake up, because they're not allowed to normally. So I was like, okay. So I let them go on their iPad more than normal, and like we did a few things, nothing crazy, but we had a good week. And so I was like, I painted this window right here, but you can't see it. And like I sanded it, which probably I didn't need to, and it just made my house really dusty, but like I took it seriously. I got new shears. I need to paint the baseboards. I don't know, just boring stuff, you know? It's like, I feel like I've purged from COVID a little bit, but like there's other house maintenance aesthetically that needs to be done. So I'm kind of doing that, which feels nice. And it's still my slow season right now. So it's nice to be able to do those things and tackle a few of the problem areas in my house. Not this area isn't really a problem area, but like the basement, whew. There's a section that is of my house in the basement that is close to hoarders. Like it is like narrow and it's just stuff stacked up. So I do need to address that at some point, but not today. I'm making things look beautiful in here, or I'm trying to anyway. Yeah, I went thrifting and I saw a few stitch things. I took a couple of pictures, and maybe if I remember, I can show them in here, but maybe I'll start. I'm trying to think if there's anything exciting in my life that happened, and like sometimes no excitement is good. I'm still playing volleyball. Our team is doing well. We have our final tournament in a few weeks, so like around the same time as Stitch North, and then I'm still kickboxing, which I love, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably think of something else and just randomly attack you with that information later in the FlossTube. But okay, I'm gonna show you this. I've showed this before because this is Leisure Arts leaflet 477. Okay, this is where my very first cross stitch piece the first stitch I ever did was, I loved mermaids. I still love mermaids. was this mermaid. It's a really weird mermaid, like of all the mermaids, but it was like my mom was like, choose something out of here, and I was like, mermaid. So I went with the mermaid, and this is what we got. I was like, I want to say 7, and like I guess I just like kept the needle stabbed into it. Oh my gosh, it won't. It's like rusted over in there. I don't even know how to take. Oh, there we go. It's coming out. Okay, well that was dramatic, and it didn't need to be. No, it won't come out of the fabric. It's not coming out of right here. There we go. Oh, it was like a crunch. You can see the rust on the needle. Kind of. Sorry, that's not in focus. You don't need to see the rust anyways, but I guess I just was showing it. But yeah, this is, I never finished it, but this is what I got done of this mermaid. I actually think I did quite a bit. I wonder if there's any mistakes in it. Looks pretty good. Oh, yep, there's mistakes. I can already see this should have 3 blank spots, and I only put 2 in. But pretty good for like 7 or however old I was. I'm trying to see. No, my stitches don't all go the same way. It's not as tight as I thought it was. I thought I was like pulling so tight. Like when I thought back to it, since I started stitching now, I'm like, I think I was pulling really tight on the thread, but I wasn't. It's not, the tension's not that bad. Anyways, maybe I'll finish it one day. Who knows? I'm not gonna rush, but I thought I better show you. This was my first cross stitch I ever did. And then because I've been cleaning and everything, my office was an area, like I share an office with my husband, and like in our house here, and it was like getting out of control. It was bad. So I was cleaning it all up and everything. And then my friend had given me this shadow box, and I like decided I was gonna start putting like these little, like I'm not keeping these are my mom's, but I just put them in because I had them here, and I'm like, oh, this is a good way to like keep them off. This is like one of the Be Well. So like any smalls that I don't maybe want to frame, or like I'm just gonna pin them in this shadow box. See how there's the pins there? I don't know. So I really like it. I think it's cute. It just opens up. Oh, okay, well that's not, oh yeah, that is how it opens up. There we go. Oh, my pins fell out. But yeah, you just like stab it on. There's like 2 pins there, and I just hung that little hoop in there. Oh, now you can't read Be Well. What the heck? There we go. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna put like some of the ones I haven't framed that I like, and like I just have it sitting on my desk, and I thought it was really cute. So definitely could be spiced up. You put like ribbons on it. I don't know, like scrapbook for cross stitch. I know people do the books, like they put their smalls in a book. But anyways, that was just my little thing. Okay, let's go to fully finished object, because I fully finished something and I love it. Here it is. My mother's house. There's like a few cat hairs on it. Do you just use a roller for if you have cat hairs on your stuff, or do you just let it be? Like, I don't know. I'm so happy with it. Okay, so this was a thrifted frame. I'm gonna bring it in really close. See, it's not perfect. You can see it kind of droops in a little. I don't have the patience. I try. I think I did pretty good. I was my most patient doing this. But yeah, like I haven't put like I did this. I taped it. I'm just always so scared to cut this. I get scared because I'm like, what if I hate this frame in 10 years and then I want to just, I don't think I would hate it in 10 years, but these are my thoughts that clearly I let run things, even though I just said, I don't think I would hate it. Anyway, I'm scared if I cut the fabric, then I can't put it in a different frame. I just can't imagine I would ever put it in a different frame though. I need to remind myself of that, of how much work it is to reframe it. There is no place like my mother's house, built 1973. Yes, so I went with my mom's house. I should have probably done my own. I went with my mom's house because it says my mother's house, and then I put my initials, my mom's mom, my dad's mom. This is my Aunt Orlean. She is not blood related, but she was like, we called her aunt, but she was like a grandma, like a mothering figure for sure in my life. So I had to put her on because her house is like one of those places. Like there's no place like it. She passed away. I've talked about her before. She passed away in like 2007. And her husband is the one that I talked about in my last video that just passed away around Christmas time. So they were family, even though they weren't blood. So anyway, she's in here. And then we have, oh, this way. This is my mother-in-law. This is her mother. So my husband's grandma and my husband's other grandma. And that's thread, get out of there, extra thread. So yes, my mother's house, it's fully finished. I don't know where I'm gonna hang it. I think I'm gonna keep it in this room, I don't know. But like, it's nice to have pieces like this because like because I'm a newer stitcher still, I consider myself newer. Most of my pieces I feel like are seasonal, so it's not like they get to just stay up permanently. So I wanna, I don't know, I'm redoing that shelf. I think I said that last time. So maybe I'll put it on that shelf or who knows. Yeah, so that's my fully finished object. And then I have, what was I gonna show? Oh, I have a new start. Okay, let's do the new start. This is one that I bought last year at Stitch North. Yeah, from Pastime Pieces, Darlene, I think. I'm pretty sure I got it there. I don't have the package for it anymore. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh. No, I don't. Pastime Pieces, yeah, it was from Pastime Pieces. Did I say Darlene? Marlene? Sorry. Okay, it's by the Blue Flower, and it says, bloom amidst the winter's snow. Oh, no, sorry, it's called Winter Blooms, but it says, the words on it say that. I really liked the colors in it. Oh my gosh, I hope my fingernails are clean. Sometimes when because of the blonde, I use like the purple shampoo, and then sometimes it stains my fingernails. Okay, so I decided to put it in my new bag I got from my gal pal. I think I showed you it in the video not last week. How long ago was it? It was a month ago, because my hair hadn't been cut. I got my hair cut February 14th. So it's been a month and a bit, I want to say. Anyways, yeah, so this is my bag from Cheryl that I showed you last week. And then I had a few of the called for colors, like the variegated, and then the rest I just did DMC. But okay, I did it on a vintage, I have the name of the vintage Stormy Clouds 32 count fabric, and this is what I did. I feel like I did quite the start on it. It's very fun to do this one. And I've got, I guess I can show it like side by side with it so you can see what still needs to be done. I've got the big potpourri. It's not a potpourri, but you know what? Can I say potpourri of flowers? I don't know. It's the vase. It's not a vase though. It's like a pot. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know. The white isn't showing up super well, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I might have to do what I did on that other one where I used the like silvery Kreinik type floss and just make it pop, but I might just keep it like that. I don't know. So this is one of the variegated ones that I had already for a different piece. And then the other one, I think it's the green. Yeah, the green is variegated as well. You can kind of tell the green's in here. So yeah, this one's really fun to do. It'll be a sweet one. I think, what do I like? I think it's like, it's hard to bloom when you're snowed in, I feel like. Oh my gosh, I think my legs are falling asleep. I feel like, and by bloom, I mean like keep my mood high and not low, because it's like, it gets dreary here in this, like I'm in Southern Ontario, as most of you know, so it's like, I don't know, the weather can get to you a little bit. It's been nice and sunny lately though, which is good, but I think that's why I like this, is because it's like, okay, it's like an encouragement to myself. If I get it done and like look at it, it's like, it's okay, even though it's like dumpy outside, you don't have to be dumpy. I don't have to be dumpy. So yes, that's this piece, and I'm excited to finish it. And it felt nice because it has been so snowy, so I'm like working on it while it's snowy. And then I have 3 WIPs other than my new start. I have, so we know I've been working on this piece. Oh, and I was stitching that 2/2 on the 32 count. Okay, where's my picture for this one? Here we go. Okay, this is Pumpkins for Sale by Stitches Through the Years. This is my oldest WIP, and I want to get it done so I can, like, fully finished. I want to have it fully finished for fall so I can just have it up. And I was stitching this with Merritt Crawford. And she finished it like the year we started it, which was a couple seasons ago. And also this fabric is from her. So this is how far I've gone. I finished her dress, or her like skirt, I guess. And like this is the variegated. I used some of the variegated and then just DMC for some of the others. I had to change her dress to purple because the blue is this blue and it just blended in too much. This blue right here. You couldn't really see it well. So I went with a purple, which is, there is a purple in this. It's the same purple, but it was only for like the sunflowers, I think, or something. So I was like, okay, well, I can use it for that because it'll match. So it's coming along, it's getting there, it's almost done. I just have to do like the gate with the lamb and a few more leaves and like the pumpkin sign. So it's coming and I like it. And it's nice, like sometimes it's nice knowing the order of things, like knowing that that's the oldest one. I'm like, yeah, I want to prioritize it. Maybe not the order of things, but how to prioritize. I didn't do March Stitchy Madness this year because I felt like I couldn't handle the pressure of keeping up with it. So I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna stitch as I go, like what I normally do. Yeah, my leg is fully asleep. Ugh. There we go, sorry for the sound effects. There we go. And then we have Riley Harbor by Kathy Barrick. This might be my second oldest WIP. Again, this is the one I was doing with Anna from Stitch Toolbox, and then she finished it and I still haven't, so I guess I'm a slow poke with stitch alongs. Oh no, my needle minder's gone off this. What in the, oh, here it is. I hope I haven't left, oh, my scissors are stuck to it, but where's the needle? Oh, the needle's still on it. Okay, wow. Again, so dramatic for nothing here. All right, and this is what I've got done on it. So I have finished this whole side. Oh, my leg hurts. Sorry, guys. And I've started working on these houses in the middle. So I went to London, Ontario. There's a cross stitch shop there, so I will show you what I got when I went there, because I stopped there. But I went to one of my girlfriends. She lives in London, and she has a daughter that's 6 or 7 or almost 7, and she finished off this horse for me, and she did a great job. So a shout out to her. I can't say this piece is all my stitches because she got some of those horse stitches in, and she was highlighting my chart for me of what I had done. So she was quite the assistant for me. But look at that. Ah, I'm excited for this one to be done and hanging in my house as well. This is silk from Ymir Almond M&Ms that she hand dyed, and this is a hand dyed by Rolanda color, which I switched out, and then the rest are the DMC colors. And this is on an Ada. I think it's maybe a 16 count. No, yeah, maybe a 16 count, and I think it's like the Fiddler's Light because it's got the little flecks in it. So yeah, this one right here. Ow! I poked myself. My goodness. Yeah, I really like Riley Harbor. I've got a Kathy Barrick, not problem, passion. So got a lot of Kathy Barricks, but I also love Liz Mathews, and I have a Liz Mathews passion as well because I've started a lot of hers but haven't finished any. So I was working on, because it was snowy out, I was working on, oh, I don't really have, okay, I'm gonna show the picture on here. Quaker Snowflakes by Hello from Liz Mathews. And I kind of got obsessed with it. I think because it was snowing so much, and I was like, oh, it's snowing and I'm gonna do the snow because it's snowflakes and I'm snowing. Anyways, this is what I've got done. So this is I think like an 18 count Ada that I hand dyed myself, and oh, I just love these. I was watching The Circle on Netflix while I was working on this. I love that show. I don't know, it's light and like you can stitch while you're watching it, but then sometimes you can't because you gotta like read the messages. Anyways, great 5th season. And then yes, this. So I'm using the DMC, and then so I have to do, oopsie. So I still have to do the like border across the top here, and then there's another border here, and then like I think it says Glad Tidings. Yeah, and then like another border, and then there's like the bird and the trees, so I have to put those in still, but the snowflakes are tricky. You gotta pay attention. I had to pull, oh, I watched Scream, the new Scream, like the 2022 one, not the newest one that just came out, but the one they just, the one that they put on Netflix, they just put on Canadian Netflix. I don't know. Everyone's in it. It's the same people, but they're like, there's a new, like the girl from Wednesday, she's in it. And anyways, so I was watching that when I was doing this one, and it didn't make me, I made myself, because I went page and I screwed this one up. I had to do this one 3 times, because it was like, I would do something wrong here in the beginning while I was watching Scream, because like, okay, I love watching movies like Scream, but then I get so like nervous, and so like I cover my eyes a lot while I'm watching, or I just like cover so I can't see like the blood, and then like I go back to stitching as if like I know where I am in my spot. Anyways, I don't recommend that, but I do recommend the movie. If you like the Scream movies, it was like, it was still good. Still got it. I gotta see the new one. It's in theaters, my friend told me. Anyways, yeah, so Quaker Snowflakes, loving this. It's gonna look so nice. I probably won't get to hang it this season, but I can definitely finish it this season if I want to, and it's been fun to work on while it's snowing. When I was working on the Bloom Amidst the Winter Snow, is that what it says? Oh, sheesh. The winter's snow. Also, like, that's a legit thing here. Like, the tulips literally start emerging through the snow here, because we get snow in April still sometimes. Don't want to scare anyone off that's coming to Stitch North, but there might be snow. When I was stitching that one, I was watching Murdoch Mysteries, trying to finish the like 13th season, 18th. Oh gosh, I don't even remember. There's a million seasons and I've watched them, except for the one that's currently on right now. So anyways, it's off Netflix now. So I was trying to watch it on the CBC Gem app, but it won't go on my TV. And so I like that's what I love watching when I'm cross stitching, is Murdoch Mysteries. Again, I think I've talked about this before. I put it on as like a mindless show to entertain me, like just so I could listen or whatever while I was editing photos. And then I actually got into it and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm invested in these characters. And then I know there's a few of you that watch it too, so I'm a Murdoch Mysteries kind of gal. Okay, so then because it is spring, yesterday was the first day of spring, I usually do the strawberry pick and sal with Merritt Crawford, and I didn't finish my strawberry piece from last year, so I figured I'm gonna work on it for this strawberry pick and sal as well. So, and I'll put the hashtag right here so you can see it. It's a hello from Liz Mathews. It's in the plastic still, I think you can see it. So yeah, this is what I started for last year, Berry Patch. Actually, I got this at Stitch North as well last year, because I had a strawberry piece, but I wasn't in love with it, and I wanted this one, but it wasn't gonna get to me in time. And then I still hadn't started my piece, so I was like, I can still do this one. So yeah, this is the one that I chose. Little bunny and his thing. I could get this done probably in time to hang it for like spring. Actually, I haven't done as much as I thought. I mean, I still could, but this is what I've got done. Is like a bunny. Did I put his teeth in? He doesn't even have his teeth in. Like, what am I saying? I could get this done. I could get it done probably by the end of spring, but I don't think I would get to hang it. Who knows? Sometimes when I say that, I like oppositional defiance myself, and then I'm like, you don't know yourself. I'm gonna do it. And sometimes that's good when things need to get done. So yeah, that's on a mystery linen, and I'm stitching it over 2/2. And I think I just DMC on this one. And I think that's all it calls for is DMC. I don't think it had any fancy flossies. The fancies. Okay, so then I had like some winter stitch plans, and like I really want to stitch this Lizzie Kate official snow guide. It's like kind of late now, but I'm like, the kids are getting older, and like I don't think they're gonna think this is as fun when they're older, so I'm like, I need to do it now if I want to like actually have it up. Yeah, they've had quite a few snow days this year. Anyways, yeah, so there's that. That's like in my plans, I guess, but I don't know. Oh no, where did these scissors come from? I think they go in this bag. I gotta put this back or I will just never remember. Okay, so then I have some haul to show you. I went thrifting and picked up a bag of not DMC floss, but I think it's Krynic, like real Krynic in there. And they were interesting colors, so for $1, I think it was $1. Sometimes it's a discounted price. I don't know, I'm showing you this really poorly. It's stapled. I want you to see the glitters. So, but I was like, I'll get it for these. You never know what I might need it for. These puppies, these spark. I liked this one a lot, actually. It says K on it, so I assume that's because it's Krynic. I mean, it looks like it. I don't know if Krynic is a brand or what that's about, but I would love to know what this person was working on, because clearly, like, they've got all these other colors with it. So they must have been working on something, but I don't know what. And then I found this for $1.50. It's linen. It says The Linens of Yorktown. Needles and Co. 26 count, 10% flax, 90% cotton. Not recommended for designs closer than 1.5 inch from border. I don't know. I don't know. I've never stitched on something that has a border, but this is the piece here. Oh, I didn't know it was on both sides. Okay, so I could stitch something in between here. And I don't know if I would, but I might need, I was like, linen, what the heck? I might just want some linen. So there it is. That was me buying it. I'm like, I try to be good and not just buy everything that's cross-stitched at the store, because I have found I don't use it and I probably won't use it, and I just don't need to be scooping it up, and maybe someone else would want it. Okay, so then I went to Stitch It Central in London, and I spent a good amount of time in there, actually. I really took my time. I picked up 2 different fabrics. One is a 32 count linen called Arctic. And this is what this looks like. I don't know what they're called, the fabric sizes. This much is how much I got. That half. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Tell me what that is. Because I know there's people that know what size that is. And then I got another one called Wild Raspberry. I had no plan for it, and I don't know why I got it, but I think I just liked it. I want to try stitching on different fabrics. Like, you never know. Like, I was thinking of like maybe like a Halloween-y one, or I don't know. What in the... Okay, there we go. It's this much. Fat half, maybe. Fat quarter. Maybe it said on it and I didn't even see. Oh, here it is. No, it's a 32 count, 18 inch by 30 inch. So it might just be nothing. It might just be like a remnant type dealy. So these are the fabrics I got, and then I got a couple charts. So I like, because of the strawberry pick and sell, I saw this one and I thought maybe I'll do this one, but I was like, like in the future maybe. Strawberry Bird by the Blue Flower. I really like the Blue Flower. Isn't that pretty? And it is so spring because it's got like, oh, are they robins? Who knows? I think they are. They're prettier than robins, but they're like, I don't know. So that's a spring one. So that's a spring one. And then I got Bushel and a Peck by La Di Da. I love you, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. I tried to make it a little aggressive. This is, you know, my grandma passed away last year. This is one that she would sing, my mom would sing, the little family ditty. So I was like, okay, I'll get that one. Well, I think the prices are on them, so I guess you get to see the Canadian prices. And then another Blue Flower. Oh, this feels big. I wonder why it feels so big. It's called Moonlight Sampler. I really like it. I don't know what color fabric I would do it on though. Like, I guess because it's white, I could change the oh, it's not white, it's like yellow. It says, though my soul may set in darkness, it will rise in perfect light. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. And then there's an alphabet, and like, we have possums in our backyard. So I was like, we got possums. We got skunks. We have a lot of skunks. We have rabbits. I don't know if there's rabbits on there, but we got them. I think that's a bunny. Yep, we have those. Like, this is my backyard. I have this. I have this backyard. This isn't a backyard, but I don't know. I just loved it. The moths, the moon, the flowers. I want to know why it's so big. Like, why? I'm going to take it out right now, guys. It's like a book. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's got like cardstock in it, and then, oh, because it's printed big so that you can see it, which is so good. And then they include, and this is in my other one too from them, a little like sticker so you can write like your info about it on and stick it on the back. So for posterity or for yourself in case you forget things like I do. I forget things a lot. But I have a stitch journal that I write in, so that keeps me honest. Although I haven't been writing in it that much. Like I've missed a few, so I really need to get back on that because I feel like I will never forget, but then I do forget. Okay, so I did, oh no, I have one more thing to show. Okay, hang on. Stuffing it back in. There we go. That's my haul, other than I ordered a project bag from Little Boat 88 Canadian bag shop. I've got a lot of bag dealers, Canadian bag dealers on Etsy. So I just couldn't not order this bag. This is the fabric. Look at these cats. They're so funny. And then the inside fabric is so cute. Like little spools of thread. And then she popped in one of these little cat, same fabric, but like for your little bits and your needles and everything. So I was really excited to see this in there. Check out Little Boat 88 on Etsy because she's got great stuff. All our Canadian bag dealers, makers, whatever they want to be called, are pretty amazing. So, okay, so there was something I was going to say before that now. Oh, shoot. I knew I should have just said it, but I was thinking I'd remember. What made me think of that? Oh, the Moonlight sampler. Didn't know what color. Oh, well, it's gone. So I am going to Stitch North, as we know, which is end of April-ish, one of the last weekends in April, and I think 20-something. And then, so I've got my hotel booked. Well, I had to book that forever ago. And I'm super excited, but I don't have a name tag yet. So like people that were there or that go to retreats have like they cross-stitch their own name tag. So I need to do that and figure that out. I was going with my girlfriend who I went with last year, but she is super pregnant now. Like she's going to pop. Like that is like too close to her due date. So I don't think she's coming at all, which is sad because I had so much fun with her. But her and I were talking about like stitching our name tags. So I wonder if she started, I'm going to ask her if she started wondering what she was doing. But like I have a bunch of like books that have like fonts in it that you can stitch. So I might choose one of those, but I don't know. I guess I can stitch more than one. I can do one for this one. If I don't like it, I can stitch another one. But any recommendations on how to do it? What count? Any of that? I'll take any recommendations because I've never made one. But I want one. So, because like otherwise you have like the sticker, which is fine. But like how cool is it to have the hanging one around your neck that you stitched? I think it's cool. If we were to ask the young people of the world, I don't think they would think a cross-stitch name tag is cool, but cool to us. Okay, I remember the thing I was gonna say. So remember I had the Little Women chart and there was the Sheba Designs bag that were part of the giveaway from the video I made like forever ago and then didn't follow up on, but then I made a video last month or 2 months ago. And then neither of the winners contacted me. So I'm gonna redraw names for that. And then I'll send you a message if you're the winner of that. Or I'll announce it in the next video, who knows. I just didn't want it to, I hadn't had a chance to get on the computer and like redraw. And I didn't want it to stop me from making the video right now. So anyways, that's gonna be a redraw. And you might just get notification from me that you won, or I might tell you in the next video. But neither of those were claimed. So you still have the chance to win the Little Women, the elusive Michael Jolly Little Women chart. I think that's all the stitch talk. I mean, it's never all the stitch talk, but I think that's all I have to say for right now. I did make a video of my craft shelf, cupboard, whatever. I just didn't know how to show it. So I'll probably show that next video. I might make a new video. I didn't really like how the other one went, so we'll see. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. No Mew this video. She didn't pop in. She must be resting. Yeah, anyways, okay. Well, check me out on Instagram. It's at StitchuationNormal. I show kind of what I'm working on and some behind the scenes and some silly stuff, I guess. And then you can email me. My email address is StitchuationNormal@gmail.com. Or you can leave a comment below, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, and thanks for checking in on this video and chatting with me, catching up. I wish I had something more exciting to share to catch up with, but I guess you're stuck with me tobogganing. It's me screaming while I toboggan. I even went down once with my husband, like we went down the hill, and it was terrifying because the weight of us made it go faster, and then we started spinning out, and I was like, ah! And then like he rolled, I was behind him? No, he was behind me, and then he rolled backwards, so then I ended up rolling right over top of him too. I'm sure the kids were embarrassed, but it was fun, so I don't care. Anyways, okay, keep stitching your story, and I will see you next time.